Hello, welcome back. It is 90 degrees with a heat index of 99 degrees. We are doing great today, but there's stuff that has to get done, so we're braving the temperatures and trying to get some stuff accomplished, hopefully. We've had a lot of rain, a lot of heat, so we've kind of been lagging. But one thing that hasn't been lagging, while I was gone on a trip, Ed was kind enough to get this side of the path sorted for the most part, ready for gravel. We got a couple things we got to adjust, but that's okay. Mainly what we wanted to get done was get the landscape fabric down, tack down, and get our steel borders in. And that was done while I was gone, so that's really exciting. We'll be able to work on this, hopefully, as we have time in the next couple weeks to get the gravel laid in and then eventually the flagstones. I'm really happy with the shape of it. I'm happy with the length of it going through the garden. I think it's going to be really beautiful. I am glad we decided to dig down. Originally, I wasn't going to. I was going to just do the fabric and not dig down into the surface, but Ed was right on that one, and I think it's going to look better once we add the gravel in. Overall, though, ignore the weeds. Like I said, it's been too hot. I haven't wanted to come out here. Everything's doing pretty well. We've had a couple bunnies come through and take some flowers, but not the whole plants, so everything is still here, which is exciting. The spray that I've been using, I'm pretty convinced is doing some good stuff, so I'll talk about that soon. But yeah, everything's flourishing. It's at a bit of a lull right now because of, extreme heat, but we still have some flowers. I still see a bunch of bees and pollinators coming through the garden. I did hit up some more garden centers, so we have a few things in the back that need to go in the ground. But overall, I'm really satisfied with how things are turning out. Been able to handle earwigs okay so far. Unfortunately, Japanese beetles have now struck, so I have a new enemy. But that's just how it goes in the garden, doesn't it? So I'll give you a quick update on some of my favorites and that I feel like I need to have more of in the garden. And then we've got a little bit of planting to do. Okay, so first is, not surprising, I feel like this is a lot of people's favorites, but I have planted many Nepeta in this garden, many catmints, and they are doing great. They have probably put on the most growth out of any of my perennials. They have been in flower the entire time I've had them in the ground, and I just love them. And the bees love them, and I can't wait for them to get huge. I will probably be planting even more just because they're such a beefy plant that can live with anything, and bunnies don't touch them. Here's some more. Bunnies don't touch them, earwigs don't touch them, Japanese beetles don't like them. So yeah, they've been doing wonderfully. Another plant that I love, and that is back in bloom, I got more of them as you can see in the can here because I love them so much, is the Boom Chocolata hardy hydrangea, geranium. And if you can see, the bees love them. We have lots of bumbles around here and they are just in love with these geraniums. So I had to get more of those, and they've been doing great in the ground. They just had their second bloom, which I'm happy to see because these were touched by a young bunny who didn't know any better and then realized that he does not like geraniums. So ever since then, they've made a really good regrowth and they've done a lot better. Other than that, let's see, what else has been doing well? All my salvias, big fan of my veronicas and my salvias, my spiky plants. They are doing beautifully. They are almost on their second bloom, so that's really exciting to see. And then probably the thing I'm most excited about right now is my hollyhocks. I have never grown hollyhocks. I have loved them since I was a kid, loved them in cottage gardens, and I've never grown them. So I tried this year, and it is amazing how big these plants get. These are first year, so we've only seen one bloom on them, and I was really grateful to see that one bloom. Usually they don't bloom their first year, they just put on some growth, and they have gotten absolutely massive. So I'm very excited to see them continue to grow and get hopefully their full height, because that would look beautiful in this corner. I've got two of them. You can see a little bit of damage on them from some Japanese beetles, but like I said, I have been willing to wage war on those and pick them off every afternoon. So far, nothing's been taken, just a few damaged leaves, which I'll take. That's not that bad. So as for the things that are going in today, we've got some beautiful little lime hydrangeas. I love hydrangeas. Again, something I haven't grown, but I've loved from afar. So I've got 4 going into my, I guess, border against the main wall of my house. We had all those bushes there at the beginning and I ripped them all out because I hated them. Now we're going to have some new beautiful things going in, and I'm really excited to see these go in. You can start to see their color. They're going to turn pinkish color here in the fall. And I cannot wait. In between these bushes, I'm gonna put something beautiful in, just haven't fully decided what. These do get, in our area, anywhere from 3 to 5 feet tall and wide. So they're gonna be able to hold their own in these spots. I'm really excited about it, but I do wanna leave some space so I can put in some evergreen interest. Just haven't decided what yet. And yeah, that's what we're gonna try to get done today, and hopefully not keel over from this heat that we're dealing with. All right, they are officially in. We had to take 3 breaks and I have thoroughly sweated through my shirt, but they look gorgeous. I'm so excited about these. Here's 2 of them. The other 2 look exactly the same. I'm loving how they're set up against this back wall. I'm so excited about how this is going to create some really nice form and shape to this garden, because right now it's going to be kind of unruly with all the color in a good way, but having these I think will create a really beautiful border that'll create a little bit more bone structure. So excited, and they look so happy and healthy. Now I've got to water them in, and let's hope that they adjust nicely. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye.